As most people that know me really well know, I don't really like Cinder. She's been my least favorite villain since the beginning. There's something about her really smug demeanor that just comes off as arrogant and nasty that I just never liked. Despite this, I'm willing to admit that Cinder is extremely interesting, and we get the best from her when this smug arrogance is taken away. So we finally got Cinder's backstory, and it is predictable. While the predictability, at least for me, lessens the emotional impact of what her backstory is about, it at least gets the job done. Her backstory is just long overdue. While we as an audience could have easily filled in the gaps of her backstory, it is good to at least have certain details defined. She was a starving orphan who was adopted solely to be used as a slave for a wealthy woman and her children. So for this flashback, we actually did get to see Cinder be abused, which is rare for Rooster Teeth because they don't really like showing, they like implying these kinds of things. They very much avoided doing this with Tifanis and with Adam as well, so I guess they really do want us to sympathize with Cinder. I think the saddest and most tragic thing about Cinder's backstory is not the backstory itself, but the simple fact that she traded one cage for another. Sure, her new cage allows her some power and some freedom, but it is also a cage that she will never escape from. She can't rip her arm off like she can rip off that collar. Can she? Cinder feels like she has freedom and power, but she is in fact delusional. She is in the exact same place where she started. Salem is just really good at manipulation, and she's using punishment and rewards to expertly manipulate Cinder into believing she needs this. Salem is a textbook abuser because she has convinced Cinder that she can only have power, freedom, comfort, and meaning in life by attaching herself to her. Cinder is a trash person, not because she just is, but because that's all she knows. This is why she abuses and manipulates Emerald, and why she's cruel towards Neo, who is obviously fed up with her. Cinder wants power simply because she does not want to be at the bottom. This is the world as she knows it. You need power to survive, and you need to continue to use your power to bring people down to stay in power. This episode does hit us with one huge what-if scenario. She was trained by huntsmen in hopes that she would become a huntress in the future. She idolized huntsmen because she felt that they had the ultimate freedom in their lives. They were powerful and they could do whatever they wanted. Unfortunately, that does not seem to be the case, because if he cared enough about her, I think he did what he thought he could do. I don't know about Remnant and whether or not they have child protective services. Hell, we don't even know if Cinder's adoptive mother was like some rich, skeezy woman that could like buy her way out of having to, follow the law. We don't know. And perhaps his only avenue of helping her was to empower her by training her so that she could legally leave her abusive family when she is able to. And that's kind of sad because unfortunately in real life people do fall through the cracks of the system. I don't really want to get too deep into Rhodes as a character and whether or not he could have done more, because again, we don't have all that information. All we really need to know is that the person who tried to save her failed. And with that, I'm going to end this video. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon. Bye bye.